How do I draw my lightsaber? I would love to just bust it out randomly. I gotta figure that out. Figure it out eventually. Let me talk to Bastila, see what she thinks.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
So helpful. What about you, buddy? Can I ask him questions? You don't even know what I was gonna ask. Just chime in if you ever need any advice. Or, yeah, have any. Well, that was a useless conversation. I wonder if he's gonna have his own storyline or something. Because if I didn't have him, I would love to bring along the Mandalorian. Because, in fact, I'm thinking about just switching out Carth for the Mandalorian. Because I love their people so much. Is that Bastila again? What? Wait. No, it's that chick.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
I'm looking to alter my lightsaber. I heard about some caves. I should probably answer your question, though. It's difficult, but worthwhile.
With power comes responsibility. And only by learning discipline and sacrifice can we truly learn to master our potential. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
Man, I gotta... How many people are gonna start saying that to me, by the way? I gotta wonder if that Spider-Man movie came out first, before they put that line of dialogue in here. With power comes responsibility. Then he kills over and dies. I don't know if I've shown this place yet on the video, because I had to cut. So I should have probably looked over the footage a lot more close. Here's this man.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
Is there any persuasion checks I missed? What about this guy over here? Ah, he's fucking Bazak player. There's one in every area. Good God. That card game is so popular. Let's go get this final challenge complete. And then we can cut off the video. I don't know how long this video is going to be since I had to redo it. Hey, Jedi droid, can I finally pass?
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Thank you. Let's go out into the unknown. Oh man, can I change my party? How do I change my party again? I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna swap out the robot for the Mandalore. Let me check here. You know, actually, I think I'm gonna go back to the ship. Oh, something seems to be bothering Carth. This must be new dialogue. I'll talk to him.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know what's on yours.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, I'm bored. Spit it out.
Cute. Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt, though. I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
That name sounds familiar. Not to me, though, so you say that name like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Carth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet.
Wow.
He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
Well, how could you not have seen... God, you can just shit on Carth so hard. You didn't think he would betray the Republic.
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst. I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
Oh, wow. So that's all of it, then?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Man, I feel bad for that guy. I wish I'd have had the Mandalorian. I'm gonna have to bust him out here. I'm going on the Ebonhawk. Oh my god, I can go... Oh, I can explore the ship. I didn't know this. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm gonna have to talk to all these people after I finish the Jedi trial. But for now, let's get out of here, because the episode is probably already so goddamn long. Let's get Canderous. What an amazing guy. Yes. Let's level him up too. And outfit him. Auto level up. Here's some more strength for him. I'm gonna get him some actual armor. There's some armor there. Ordo's repeating blaster. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I wish I could steal it from him. I mean, I can, but I don't know if I should. Davik's visor. Ooh, I gotta put that on me. I'll give him that at least, and that. Nothing in there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my face. What does that do? So this gives me will and awareness. Here we go, improved power blast. Sure, let's go with that. And you can have the amazing thing right there. Look at him. Oh man, what do I look like? I look even goonier than before. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go back to the droid and I'll probably cut this all out. Alright, I'm back to him. That wasn't too long of a walk, and I kind of feel bad right now about going with a blaster build the entire time, and now I'm gonna switch up to dual-wielding lightsabers. I feel like that's betraying my old build. But like I said, I guess I'll decide to switch. Oh my god, that's a flying... Oh my... I did not expect to see that. How does that even stay up in the air?
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm not sure I would call that beautiful, that giant thing that flew above us. Which would be... Oh, whatever. It's fine. I have a question about Dantuine.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
Where can I find a store? Oh, here we go. Cave lightsaber crystals in caves.
Ah, yes. Those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places. They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with?
I can only think about the caves being infested with metachlorians, like some sort of horrible scourge when they say that. God damn, the prequels were so bad. I don't know. I don't really want to know about him. Oh my god, I was... I
hope your time is well spent here on Dantuine.
You know, there's something I thought about. Oh god, look at that sunset. Actually, this is a perfect thing to look at while I'm thinking about this, while I say this. I was thinking about how that planet got nuked and how the city of terrorists got absolutely obliterated. And then I thought of the janitor, and I was like, no, he's dead. Oh no, he's dead. That is so sad. Oh my god. And I was depressed, and I just thought I should say that. I hope the janitor is fine, and maybe we see him later in the game, but god, that is so depressing. How are you doing, Gar?
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I'm only an apprentice, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
Nope, I don't know anything. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
I must be going.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Well, I like his beard. I wish I could get one of those. John.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
Man, I have a Mandalorian right here. Mandalorians are... What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
I am not a Jedi yet. Oh my god. Maybe you could make it worth my while. Oh, there's so many things here. Yeah, maybe if you could make it worth my while, you know? I'm not gonna work for free, buddy. You gotta give me some dosh or something.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Dark side points gained. Well, I have enough of those to spare, at least, or enough of the light side points to spare. It's not like I want to be a goody-goody two-shoes in this game or anything like that. That thing is creeping me out every time I see it. Hopefully there aren't more of them. Is that a lion thing? Adam Larp, hello. Heavily armed, yeah. Nice view. Purpose. Huh. You're trying to sell me something, aren't you? Let me see what you're selling. He's an arms dealer trying to, yeah, just trying to make a profit off this situation, I guess. Well, what does he have here? I have credits to spare, so maybe I can buy something. Definitely can't afford that. That is insanity. 15,000. Oh my god. Adhesive grenades. Yeah, he doesn't have too much. He has a flamethrower for the droid, which I no longer have. Stun baton. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I'll just, yeah. I saw something about maps. A map to the south of here, sure. 2 credits, nice. I'll take it. Can I buy this map for 2 credits, like the map of this area? 2! Holy crap. What is something wrong with these maps? Let's see here. I'd like to ask him about the caves and the crystals in there, but yeah. Nothing I can do. Lost 4 credits, but we gained maps of, like, so many places. What about you, Elise?
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
Could it have been Cathhounds?
Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Well, maybe he left. Could it have been opened from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your missing companion is a droid? What?
Well, Yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantuine.
Huh, what exactly do you use him for again? Oh my god.
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
Yeah, sure, yeah, if I happen to see him, I'll definitely send it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Oh my god. That is disturbing, her attachment to that droid. I wonder what she uses them for. So do I go that way? That's to the east, actually. What about this map of this area? So what do we have? We have the courtyards, or the Jedi enclave, that's where we came from. That's a path south, and strange ruin. Let's go to the strange ruins. Because I believe that is actually the place where I get my last trial. There's a Carth hound. So that's what they look like, huh? Yep. It's definitely what they look like. Okay, let me throw my lightsaber at this guy right here. First time. That's pretty great. That's pretty great right there. My god. Look at me actually killing stuff now. That's insanity. I'm not missing everything. Oh, I want 2 lightsabers so badly. It's got some weird, like, issue going on with that, though. Is that another Carth hound? Yes, it is. A horn Carth hound. I'm gonna initiate with a lightsaber throw. Die! This is all you guys. Come on. Yeah, I think he missed me. Can I do something? Like there we go. I missed him. There we are. Did they drop anything? I don't think they do. Or at least the other ones didn't. Is that loot? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check in a bit here. Can I switch to my blaster? That might be a good idea. Although it seems like I'm the only one with melee, so hopefully it goes okay. Here's improved power blast. I'm gonna try this out. Ooh, that actually does some damage. I like it. I'm gonna use, not sniper shot, improved rapid shot. It makes me a bit more vulnerable, but fortunately, it gives me more shots, so that's all I'm really interested in. I can pound myself full of drugs if I need to. It's like stim packs in Fallout, just keep shoving yourself full of them. I'm gonna go for the power blast here. Come on, yeah. I hit that one. This is so dumb. Watching 3 people surround 1 Carth hound and being unable to hit it. Thank God friendly fire isn't a thing. Thank the gods for that. But also so those things don't attack us. That would be terrible. You know, I'm thinking I should have cut the episode. But maybe I will. If it goes for like an hour and a half, I'm probably going to split into 2. We'll see how it goes.
Time to rumble.
Yep, rumbling around this rock, that's for sure. Where am I going? Why did I go into the middle of the herd? So I can pull out my lightsaber, is that why? Or is it? Did I lose it? No, I didn't, thank God. Oh, I thought he was gonna bust it out and do a couple moves. Flurry. Missed all of them. Good job, buddy. Good job. Go with another flurry. As the Carth hounds enter my body. Now I'm gonna pump myself full of a couple med packs here. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Awesome. Just like a stim pack. This guy won't see what's coming. What if I fuck that up? I mean, I am not a Jedi yet. I'm only an apprentice. Not even a Padawan, you know? If I mess up the return on that and I cut my hand off, that would be terrible. How'd you get that robotic arm? Oh, you know, I biffed it up with my lightsaber. Ooh, here's the strange ruins. I think this is where I have to be. Do I have to go in here alone? Oh, these are the ruins from my dream, I think. Heavy stone door is sealed. The door is too thick to get through with a lightsaber. I don't believe that. Well, we're gonna have to come back here eventually, I guess. Huh. That's strange. Can I go through this way? No. The tiny stone pillars that are fallen over are blocking my access, so... That's a bit ominous, isn't it? Being unable to go through there. It's all quiet now. Serene. As we enter the Mattel grounds. There's gonna be a lot of fighting these guys, isn't there? Whole hell of a lot of it. Let's get it on then.
Down you go!
Oh, why am I moving? Okay, targeted the other one on accident. God, I keep wanting to zoom out a bunch. I've been playing too much Guild Wars too. Use all of the flurries, buddy. All of them, and then use Cure. Actually, just use Cure a bunch. I'm sure flurry makes me able to get hit more. Which kind of sucks, but... Smack him. Smack him good. Ooh, right in the butt. What is he doing? Is he stunned? No, he's just dancing for me. Lovely. Oh, Carth, come on. Carth, I am inside of you. Oh my god, Carth.
Ready?
There we go.
What?
Another Cath Hound. I think it's time to switch up to my pistol. Or not my pistol, my Zalcaster's bowcaster. Get some pew-pewing going on. Glad he stops. 3 shots and he's dead. Let's take these guys out one at a time. It's like hunting on the Great Plains.
Down you go! That'll show.
Alright, we have Candors with us. I'm dying, so I'm limping. I'm gonna use an advanced med pack. Heal up faster. Although I should probably save those for fights. Right? That makes sense. Good job, Candors. Good job indeed. I can still use Cure, so that's nice, even if I don't have my lightsaber out. Do I have to fight these guys? Kind of feels like I don't have to, but I will. In case I have any loot on them, or in them.
Down you go!
How much does Sniper Shot do in comparison to the Blaster Shot? Okay, here's Sniper Shot. Pretty terrible. And at least Blaster Shot actually lets me hit more.
That hurt, I bet.
Nice shot right in the face hole. And we just wiped out an entire pack of these things. They're just grazing and we're murdering all of them. What's my normal auto attack? I think I hit that one for 18, that's 7. But I fire 3 times. Seems like 2 of 3 of them miss consistently though, which is sad. So yeah, it's probably best just to use my stupid Power Blast. It kinda sucks, to be honest. My pink armor will camouflage me into this grassy background. What is going on over here? This place looks so spooky. This is an outpost of some kind? I think somebody probably told me about this, but I probably blocked it out of my mind. Or forgot about it. One and the same, really. What is this place? Mattel pass card entry required. Ooh. Gonna probably find that on a dead body somewhere. Ah, here's a Mattel droid.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I like your accent, but my weapons are my authority. I'm sorry, I'll be going now.
Leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted within the estate.
These settlers have come to Dantuine seeking privacy. Perhaps we should respect their wishes.
Okay, I didn't know this was a fucking house. I thought this was a factory of some sort. You could see how I was mistaken. Like, what type of house is spewing out exhaust from the vents? That is really strange. Although I'm sure we're going to be in there sometime. So we will be back with, like, some sort of access key or something. Eventually, at least. I like the water in this game. It's so peaceful. Listen to it. It sounds like rain. And oh my god, I love my rain. Who are these nerds? Duros
You've been
Warrior?
holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
God!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Well, he obviously doesn't really, care about his wife and children, but he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna open up with a cure, and then I'm gonna power blast that nerd in the face. Why didn't I cure? Come on, buddy. There. I'll do another one. There. I'm gonna deal with this guy in the front first.
This is what I live for.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
How'd you like that?
I like the idea of having a Mandalorian and Carth in my group, since obviously I think they fought on the opposite sides of the same war, which is really interesting. Hopefully they bring that up more. Oh, come on, Power Blast, buddy. What are you doing? Does it take mana? No, it doesn't. Just a skill.
You're dead.
This is better than missing every single shot. Unless if I start missing this consistently. There we go, Carth can hit stuff apparently. Oh, and hit his dead body. That was amazing. So, equipment pack. I will steal that. His wife and children don't need this. Couple med packs. Nice. Remains of the dead Duros warrior. Blaster carbine. Hell yeah. What is this? Let me see if that is worth using. Blaster carbine. Okay, so this is a 3d12 plus 14. I thought it was, here we go, 1 to 8 plus 11. I'm gonna see if I can change that up with the different items I can add to it, like hair trigger and such. Equipment pack. Nah, we don't need to look at that. I think I already looted that one. Any more Duros warriors that we can hunt down and kill? Kill into nothing. This probably just leads back up to the plaza place, I think. Let me see. Yeah, the courtyard. Let me just make sure. It's not a very long load time anyway. Yep. Okay. I'll go back down here then. To the Mattel grounds. Apparently owned by a private... what do they call it? Private... I don't know. Private sector, maybe? Private family? What is going on back here? Nothing. This place seems pretty barren. Can I go up here? To the grove, sure. Why not? Oh my god. This is probably why. Horn, Carth Hound. Let's kill the small one first. I did not do very much damage to the small one. Alright guys, you can help out anytime you want, okay? Okay. There we are. Gotta heal me and Carth. We're the only two, like, getting massively hurt, apparently. Alright. Yep, me and Canderous are on the same page here. Gonna use all of the blaster shots. All of them.
Asked for this.
Pew. Wonder who's doing the most DPS in my group. And I wonder if there's a way to check that. Oh, fuck! Carth is down. Got wrecked by that guy.
This is gonna be fun.
That hurt, I bet.
Wait, is he talking while dead? No, that's my character. My character's the one constantly asking, saying that hurt, I bet. We've heard that so many goddamn times. Get up, Carth. Come on. Come on, come on. Get up. There we are. Might want to shove something in your body. There you go. Just keep shoving it in. Until it hurts. Or it doesn't hurt anymore. Come on. There you are.
Sure.
That should be good enough. I'll use one. I can use Cure out of combat. What? I didn't know that. I don't have to waste so many med packs now. That's awesome. That's the reason why I really wanted it. It's Bullock. What are you doing out here, buddy? Is this where I had to be? Who are you? Or, I think, what do you want is a better question. What do you want me to do? Okay. So it's a whodunit between two people. I have to find the contradictions in their story, I guess. 3 men were out on the field together earlier before the clouds broke. So Kaler Netic was shot in the back with a blaster rifle, and a rifle was found lying near his buddy with bloodstains on it. 2 other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Handan Gould, who was unarmed. The other was Ricard Lustov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Is there anything else I should know? Hannon was holding his side, and Ricard was favoring one of his legs. Hannon holding his side, and Ricard was favoring one of his legs. Okay, let me talk to these guys. Here's Picard.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lustov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handan standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handan to the prison he belongs in?
Okay. What about you, Handan?
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handan Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should have I?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Ricard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
and I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Didn't Rickard just say that he shot the man, right?
So, what do you want?
Why are we out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Carth hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
I think I believe him right now. I've got to ask him why his leg was hurt.
So, well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So.
What else? Let's see here.
Right.
Okay, I'll be back in a second here. What about the information droid? Let me see what he says.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Boluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi enclave and if you have any need of my services. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on KotOR, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
Well, hold on.
Very well.
I'd like to talk to this guy first. Ask him a bunch of questions.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why are we out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around in the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
You were holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
That seems a bit suspicious.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Yeah, Handon is a bit suspicious. That whole "I'm not holding my side, what are you talking about? Way thing is
there any
a bit spooky. What'd you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Carth hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Carth hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
No, not for now. I thought he was going to tell me about the backstory of these guys. Can I check the body out? Where's the body? Whoa. Here it is. Calder Netic. Body was apparently shot from behind with a blaster. Single shot to the torso. So I'm thinking it was this guy. He was saying that he wasn't holding his side, but this guy is saying he was. And so is he. I want to discuss the murder. Oh shit, who was the... Man, I'm gonna have to... Hold on a second. I don't know. Hold on. What's his name? Handon. Yeah, Handon is lying. About his sides, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be Handon. Alright, Handon. Why do you believe that? Fat people always lie. He's not even fat, though. What the... He was just there at the... Actually reconsidered. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body. You sure? I thought it was the whole side thing. Hold on a second. Okay, so he says that he got shot south. If I was standing right here, he got shot from the north then, right? He had to have been shot. You know, if nobody moved the body, then there's no way that he could have been shot by this man over here. Because he said he was to the south. So yeah, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? It really would not make a whole lot of sense. He must have been shooting at something. Alright. Yeah, I definitely think Handon is lying now. Let me see what the options are. Just such weird options that they have for why Handon is lying. I'm gonna see what he says when Ricard is lying. There are no areas for him to hunt here, which I don't think that's true. There was no... No, that was after it was broken up, right? Here. That's possible. Tell me what happened. These men were out in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. Okay, so yeah, no, he must have been lying then, I guess. Shit, man. Unless if that's just a red herring. Ah. Alright. That just makes too much sense. But Handon... Oh, God, why? He's gotta be lying. He's gotta be lying. If he's not lying, then I'm just gonna explode. Well done. Well, to be honest, if that wasn't an option, it would have probably just flown right by me. But he couldn't have killed him then. In a bit of a lie. Next one, okay. Okay, I'll ask them about the murders then.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Mm-hmm. No one says you killed him, yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further...
Why were you out here? Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantuine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Okay.
How can I be...
I'm gonna ask him about his side here again.
Injured? No. Of course.
That's all for now. So he's dealing with a hut.
So, what do you want?
Heard some bad things about him. How'd you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Not yet, buddy. Not yet. Why would somebody want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
He didn't answer my question, though. So he was business partners with orbit-to-ground transport.
So.
And some tech, then, huh?
Right.
I'm gonna ask this robot here.
Is there any other...
Oh my god. Can you ask him... What can you tell me about KotOR and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Nettic and Gould. So Gould is the dead guy, I think. Let me check here. Is he Gould? No, Gould is him. Over the past several weeks, huh? So we saw him once or twice, but...
Is there any...
Oops.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks... Is there any...
Huh. So they've seen each other more than once or twice, then.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other...
Okay, I think I found the lie here.
There.
I'm gonna talk to Baluk. Alright. Ricard? Yeah, Ricard. Is that Ricard? No, it's Handon. Rented a speeder with him. Let me see what it says about Ricard. Fight over business matters. That doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, it must be Handon. Okay, I guess that was definitely not the lie then. Huh. Probably stalking him? That's probably, though. There's no, like... Could it be fight over business matters? It's possible. So, the two options are either fight over business matters or stalking him. I think the fight over business matters is probably the most compelling. Motive for murder, there we go. Oh, right, I was looking for a motive for murder, not a contradiction. Son of a bitch. Murder weapon itself. Okay, let me ask the robot about the about the weapon found next to the body then.
Is there any other...
What can you tell me about the weapon found at the scene?
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information you need?
So it didn't belong to the dead guy.
Very well.
The dead guy is KotOR, right? Yep. Okay. So it could be Handon's. Could be Handon's. Oh, it's probably Handon's because everybody's required to use a weapon out here, right? He had a weapon before. I don't know why he would carry two weapons with him.
So, what
about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. KotOR himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. KotOR only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Yep.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking of, and thank you very much for chiming in there, buddy. Pooping all over some other manufacturer. Let me use this, by the way. Curious a bit. Pull this up. There we go. I'll ask you about the weapon.
How can I be of further...
Probably his.
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous Carth hounds around. Even an Iriaz can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Why didn't he mention that before, though? I'm gonna ask him about the speed biker thing.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him.
Oh.
I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Okay.
You Jedi are so... Can't you... I don't know...
Okay, I'm gonna say this to him. I'm gonna ask him about this. You thought he was cheating you out of a business deal.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
Can't deny it, there's bad blood between you.
Right.
Okay, that was awkward.
So, what... that blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. Always wished I could get...
Echani's
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed...
Okay.
Right.
So Echani weaponry, is there anything else about the blaster I should know?
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it is there any...
Can't I look at it? Like, come on, man. Yeah, he doesn't tell me a damn thing. He's useless.
Is there any other...
Oh, okay. Is there a report about Handon's blaster being stolen? Oh my god.
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem
Well,
to come up with
there's the
anything at all.
contradiction.
I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but is there any...
There is not a report that he filed. Okay. Guess that's the contradiction. Let me ask him about it.
How can I be of further...
No, okay. I guess I'll just tell it to Baluk. He lied about it being stolen. Handon. Kind of a lie. One final piece of the puzzle. Okay. Ask the droid about the blood on the weapon.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific... Is there any...
So the blood did not belong to Calder.
Very well.
I'll ask them about it now.
How can I be of further... Of course.
Okay.
So, what...
Right. So he was limping. Can I examine him, see what's going on with the side? I'm gonna ask him about it again.
Injured?
No.
Of course.
You see, two people say that he was holding his side when they came here. The blood on the weapon is not his. I mean, not the dead guy's. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about it, Baluk. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim. No? It didn't belong to them. It's gotta be Handon's blood. He's lying about his side. He's clutching his side, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just a cramp. I'm gonna check. Oh god, I really have to choose. I have to choose. It's gotta be Handon's. He's clutching his side and lying about it. Examine him a bit closer. I would have loved to do that myself.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood. You got a blaster wound on the side. Oof. Ricard killed Handon. Wait. What? Wait. Only one scenario? Ricard killed Calder for cheating him on business? While shooting Calder, he must have also hit Handon by accident. It's possible. Maybe they're both guilty. No, but that doesn't make any sense, though. How would have the blaster wound gotten blood onto the dead guy's weapon? He would have had to be standing, like, right next to him. And he would have had to... No, I disagree. Handon has got to be the guilty one. He wanted to steal his blaster. Wait a second. Who was Handon? Handon was the... Yeah, Handon was the one without the facial hair. He's cheating on his wife. Had the opportunity and took it. Or wanted to steal his blaster. One of those three. What possible motive? Oh, okay. The motive was cheating on his wife. You made your judgment in this case? Oh my god, what is it?
I can leave now, then?
Oh. I can let you go for 100 credits? Stay out of trouble from now on.
What? No! No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done!
What do you mean?
Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
So I guess it was both of them. Fuck.
Yes, you tentacle-headed moron. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can go away now. So, I mean, I guess technically I did get it right. He was the one who killed him, and it makes sense. But the question is, should he... I think really, honestly, the only thing that the other guy should be put in custody for is, injuring the other guy, you know? I mean... I thought it could have been both of them, but... You shouldn't arrest a person just because... I mean, I guess you should arrest them for a failed murder attempt. Actually, I'm gonna finish up here. I should probably cut the video. It's probably getting insanely long. That was a really interesting case of a whodunit. I love those things, but as you can tell, I'm pretty terrible at them, so...
Let's go!
Oh, come on. Don't move over there like a goon. Stop! Oh my god, I'm gonna go run into their nest. Hey, how's it going? I like your face, and now you're gonna murder me. Okay. Oh, that was a nice bunch of damage. A lot of dudes here. Oh shit, I'm dying. Cure. 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 Oh, thank god. Come on, use a cure again. Come on. There we go. Can't use it again, though.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, I mean... Oh, man. I thought they could have both done it, but... I guess they're just red herring them saying... Oh. I guess it was just a red herring saying that, you know, both of them, one of them would have done it. Man. Man, oh man. Well, I'm gonna cut it off here. And I guess when we come back, I'll probably just go to that cave trial. God, I really should have seen that coming. Oh well. It happens. I'm gonna see if this guy heals after I level him up. Yep, he does. Okay, he's no longer limping. Okay, yep, thanks for watching, guys. I'll come back later. Goodbye. Is that a bear?
That's a bear.
That's a bear. Just run. Just run.
You can probably run faster.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the misery.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, the ouch.
I'm sorry, man. There's the village is just up ahead.
No,
the village is
fuck,
just
I'm
ahead.
dead. I'm at 0 health. Yep. Oh, son of a bitch. This is a pretty big damn house, too. That's for sure. Okay, filled with zombies. That has got to be the most satisfying melee combat I've ever felt in a Half-Life 2 mod. Look at a rifle. Oh, God.